Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plans, and today we are planning in my daily sheets, which I use to just help narrow things down each day so that way I'm not super overwhelmed. I do use them for both social media and then sometimes I'll use them for things in the house, but I am using my printables. I do have them linked down in the description below, and then we are continuing on with some Happy Planner sticker books. So first I pulled out all three of the Nightmare Before Christmas sticker books because they all kind of serve a different purpose. So I was like, I'm going to use these for one spread, but one just has more decorative, and then there's some that have a little bit more of the functional. So I was like, I'm just going to use and pull out all three of those for a spread. And then we have Squad Goals, Self-Care, Adventure Calls, and then this is the Mickey and Minnie seasonal in the classic size. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to continue on with the page that we started last week, which is a vertical. And then I just need to decide what I want to use in what. So this one might be good for vertical, and then I feel like maybe this one would be good in vertical. I think, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to have 3 verticals, so I need to figure out what books I want. I feel like this one would be fine in a horizontal, so I'm going to set that one aside. And then maybe this one in a vertical as well. I don't know, this one might be kind of hard to use, and then maybe we can use the Nightmare Before Christmas for horizontal. Okay, so let's start with Squad Goals. I haven't used any Squad Goals books in a hot minute, but let's just kind of start pulling stuff out. I like this Big Plans sticker. I'm going to actually pull that out first and kind of have that be what I base like the rest of this off of, which I feel like will work pretty well. Okay, we have tombstone shapes, which is totally fine. I can make that work. I just like to check and see what I have first before I commit to that, but I think the tombstone shapes is mainly what I have. And I think because there are quite a few full boxes that are blank, I'm going to pull out those. I like this So Many Plans. It's kind of like the theme of this whole thing. So I'm going to pull that, but then we can pull these like little tombstone pieces. And since I have the that background underneath, it kind of just helps. So I'm going to actually pull out another background before I put down another one, because I did see a few more. Let's do the blue. Kind of bring in some brighter colors since I have 2 black stickers in here already. And then we'll do the light pinky shade. But just kind of have that dropped down a little bit so we can still see the background a little bit. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to use this little washi strip sticker. It's not long enough, but that's okay. I might put something else over there. I saw some other things that we could possibly put there. I forgot about this book. This book actually has a lot of cute stuff in it. Maybe we can pull one of these out. I was thinking if I could put it over there, or I could put it down at the bottom. I'm going to put this in here. Put those up at the top. And then I can go in. I don't know if there's any squares in here. I don't think there are. There is not. There's not really any functional. I mean, there's like some of these and then like the tombstones. But other than that, there's really like no functional stickers in this book, which is really interesting. I'm going to use this tombstone one though, because I can still write in it. It has some blank spots. So we'll use that one. And then maybe we can use just like some of these to make things look cuter down here at the bottom. Just gonna add some of these pieces in here. That's not staying down. Stay. kind of like I don't need a lot in here. So I'm not like super worried. Just put that in there to fill in some space. I wonder if this will look stupid. I don't know if it will. But I'm like, maybe if I have this underneath, I think it's a little shorter. But then it kind of looks like it just kind of broke up that line a little bit, which is kind of fun. Okay, so that was squad goals. This one does not have a lot of functional stuff in it. So noted for next time. Let's go ahead and do a horizontal. And let's start with the self-care. Self-care day. Let's see. I don't think I've touched this book at all, but I know it's because I've been hoarding it. So, I know that for a fact. This one might be good to have as like my home, like not necessarily like my work day sheet. So maybe I'll have the front and the back of this be for that. And maybe we can focus this one on like self-care. That'll be good. It'll be a good reminder to like take a break from being busy and then kind of just like focus more on like the self-care things that I know I don't do very often. So I'm just going to put a couple of pretty stickers in here. And then we're just going to go through, stay away from the stuff that's like weak stuff. And no, I already have one that says slow down. Let's take a different one. And I think that actually means I'm going to cover up my to-do, because the hope is that like I'm not doing a lot of to-dos, if that makes sense. Like I want to use this page as like a you're not allowed to do anything. Slow down, like an actual slow down thing. So I'm actually just going to go in and I'm going to start covering up some of this area. That is my to-do list. And we're just going to turn this into a decoration area, which now I think of it, I'm like, I should do this on the other side, and maybe like I can have this for ways I did self-care and challenge myself to do like 3 things like self-care wise. I don't know. I feel like that could be fun. Fun little random challenge. Haven't done that before with my daily sheets, so why not? So I'm just going to decorate that whole side. Oops, sorry. And then I want to pull in some more quotes, since we actually have room. I love that. I like how it looks. Again, there's not really any functional stuff. I mean, there is, but there's also not. There's functional, but there's really not. So, you know. Okay, I like that. Okay, I have an idea. I saw some boxes. There's these, which we can use. I saw these. I'm thinking of using these and then just covering what these say up, because there's a lot of those. I mean, there is a blank one, so I could just go in with this blank one. Or we could use both. We could do it all. Who says we can't do it all? Okay, so I'm going to take one from here. And I'm going to take one from the evening reflection as well. So I'm going to put that in there. And then just from the evening reflection, just to kind of even it out a little bit. Ooh, if I could lay things down straight, that would be cool. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to go and grab this other one that is has like more of like that border on it. And then we can just add in some things. Mainly adding this in because I want to cover up that notes area. And I'm going to go to where all those other like boxes were. We can do a today in a word. And then, actually, I have to go back this way. So I think those were this way, yes. And then we're going to switch these to some prompts instead of the prompts that were there. So I'm going to add these in here. Social wellness and emotional wellness are what I'm going to focus on for that day. And then we can do like a today's mood because I feel like that'd be fun. Whoa. All right, there we go. Definitely different, something different from my daily sheet. But I feel like with using this book, that's like the only thing I can do is just try to maybe have this particular day be like a more self-care day, which I think could be really fun. Kind of just challenge myself to do that and take a minute. Okay, flipping it over, I'm going to go in with my Nightmare Before Christmas books, which this one should be interesting. I have all three, mainly because I think this one's the only one that really has functional stuff in it. So I was like, I'm going to pull that one out. And then I was like, I might as well just pull out all of them. Kind of like went from only pulling out a few to pulling out all of them. This one I think was from like the calendar, like the giant, I think there was a giant calendar for it. I honestly think I just bought the calendar and then I chucked it. So actually, no, that's a lie. I put it, I think it's still in our crotch actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, anyway, that was 100, like this one is for like the calendar, but this is the only book that really has functional stuff in it. Everything else doesn't have a lot of functional stuff. So kind of just go in with what we have. So I'm going to put in a few of these boxes. I'm not going to do all of them. And just kind of seeing what we have. We don't have a lot to work with. But this could be for, I think I'll have this be for like in the house chores. You know, just because on the other side, it's not necessarily a work day. So this might be one of those sheets that I set aside for any work in the house, which I think is fine. I'm just going to change these so that way they kind of go. So I'm trying to just grab mainly the functional stuff from this one. I have some of these kind of help me get some layering elements in here. Again, there's just not a lot of functional in these books. Okay, let's set that one aside. This one is the 476 one. This one, like, that's like all the functional that one really has. Like little boxes, but not not enough for what I need, you know? That's okay. We'll make it work. I'll probably just put characters in here to take up some space. Anywho, because if this is mainly just for to-dos and stuff, then we should be good. Like this welcome the unexpected quote. I feel like that's something I have a hard time with. When you're a planner, it's really hard to be okay with things that you're not like expecting, you know? I'm just trying to cover up this like weird area over here that I made myself. Okay, and then the last book is this one, which This one has really big ones, so, you know, don't have a ton of room to do a lot. Do that there to begin. I'm trying to look. There are some quotes, so maybe I can just stick something down at the bottom. Okay, I see like 2, 3 that I could use. Some of the other ones are too big or like not the right size. I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this one just because this one had smaller, smaller decorations. Like we've got Oogie and got our trio, but I don't know if I want to use them. That's the only page of them. I don't think so. Just put lots of Jack and Sally because there's a lot of their stickers. And 0. Okay, I think that's it for that one. So this one will mainly just be for like house stuff, like laundry, all that good stuff. Okay, so those are all the Nightmare Before Christmas sticker books in our horizontal. And then we're going back to vertical. Adventure Calls. I think this one's going to be hard because it's all about adventure, but there is functional in here. So maybe we could just make this like a fun, like just like a fun page in general. I guess we're going with rose gold, but I really like this. I think I've used this set before, so my bad. But this is the one that we're going to go with, I think. Because I bet you the rest of them have gold foil. Oh no, this one has rose gold too. Winning! Okay, well let's use a couple of these. Okay, we do have smaller boxes, which again, I like to do like little headers. Like usually I'll write film or edit or whatever I need in there, but I do like using those for those purposes. There's not really like a big quote, but maybe I can just decorate around this smaller one. Skip the camping. Now we're in like a different... Okay, I'm going to go back to where I saw all of these functional boxes. I'm going to add in a couple of those because now I can finally layer. Finally. Haven't been able to layer this whole time. There's smaller icons. And I feel like all of like the decorations for this book are pretty small, which is kind of a bummer. But this is literally how I feel right now, though. I'm so done with freaking cold. I'm done. I'm over it. I've been over it for a hot minute now. I am all done with stupid cold. Every year. Every year, I'm like, I'm all done with winter. And I mean it. I am 100% done with the winter time. Okay, I think this one's going to be, like, not as crazy decorated. But I am going to try to stick a couple things in here. Okay, just put different areas in here. It's hard because, like, these don't go together. I'm well aware. A lot of these things. I'm trying to stick to the stuff that has, like, the, whatchamacallit, the rose gold foil, because I feel like that's kind of helping. But overall, I'm well aware that these do not go together at all. But we're going to make it work. Because this doesn't have, like, it's a specific book. Like, obviously it has a specific purpose. So I think that's why. I just want, like, a little bit more going up. Oh, I have another, like, cute little swimsuit. It doesn't have the whatchamacallit, but that's okay. Okay. This one, like, I'm not a fan of using for anything other than what it's intended for. So, noted. Sometimes we don't know until we know, you know? Okay, last book. This is the Mickey and Minnie Seasonal. So, it's a Disney book. Because we're going into spring, let's stick to the spring vibes. I think this is this spring? This one's spring. Where does it start? Not there. Here, I guess. Okay, this one would have been good too for horizontal, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work in here anyway, so it's okay. I'm first off going to cover up this little box and just make it look cute. And then we've got some big stickers, which I am here for. So let's add these guys in here. Ooh, maybe not. Stick some florals over on this side. I don't think there are a lot of functional things. Mentally prepping myself now because I don't think there are. But we'll see. Go this way. Okie dokie. We'll come back. Ooh, okay. I've got an idea. We're going to use this giant sticker. And we're going to kind of change the layout a little bit. And it works that I didn't put that sticker in here. So we'll have that there. Again, kind of changing the layout, giving it a little bit of a different look. Which is what's fun. Adding a couple other little things. We do have some boxes that we could layer with. So I'm just going to go in, layer these boxes in here. Just to make it look a little bit more pizzazzed. And then I feel like I have to use these Mickey heads, because why not? Let's see, let's get more purple in here. I just feel like I have to use these. Like, it'll be dumb if I don't use them. I gotta use them. We gotta use our little Mickeys. And then maybe we could do this pink one. Okay, and then I'm just gonna grab some of these tiny little Mickey heads to kind of fill in the space. And then, I don't know why I have some Meghan Trainor songs just like stuck in my head. I don't know why. Like, thinking of it in my head. Okay, and then I have like these little flower things which aren't wanting to come up that we can kind of fill in space with. Boop. Boop. Okay. Gotta just do a little bit of trimming. And there we go. I feel like that one ended up being my favorite because we did have a little bit of everything, which I feel like doesn't always happen with seasonal stuff. But I think that one's my new favorite. Okay, let me get the rest of these punched and then we'll take a look at all of our pages. Alrighty, we have page 1. The stickers are kind of coming up there. Page 1, Page 2, I think this one, like the layout is my favorite. I kind of want to do this more often and maybe have like one day each week where I have to challenge myself to slow down. I feel like that's fun. And it was fun to like actually decorate a lot more and take up a lot more space. Page 3, page 4, and then page 5. There we go. Daily sheets all ready for another week. I so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!